Welcome to Sharps and Flats with Kingsley, everyone. I am Kingsley, and we are on number 37, Grease Lightning. You can imagine it means fast, kind of, so it's got this fast feel to it. We are going to break it down one measure at a time. We're going to do one note at a time with the articulation, and then put every two measures together in chunks, and then put the whole song together. So hang on for the ride. We're going to be doing a lot of playing today. I trust you've already tuned up and you're keeping track of your progress on your own tracking sheets. So here we go. Measure one note at a time, but I do want you to include the articulation, meaning the slur. For example, so you hear how I did slur those two sets of notes. So as we do this one note at a time, add the slurring to it. We're going to do it 3 times. One note at a time. Ready? Second time. Ready? Third time, ready? Now it's 60 beats a minute. Pancake, 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 pancake with the slur. 1 and 2 as written, go. Second time, ready, go. Third time, ready, go. Whew, there we go. And that was the first measure. Now let's go to the second measure. One note at a time with the articulation. Ready, go. Again, go. Third time, ready, go. And now as written, remember, if you were to count the foods, it would be pancake, pancake, juice, juice. First time as written. 1 and 2 and tap your shoe. Second time, ready? And third time, ready? And now let's put those two measures together. At this tempo, 60 beats a minute, we'll do it twice. Here's the first time. Beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second time, do it in one long breath. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Yeah, we are 1/4 the way there. Now, as we move forward, think about using gentle C's. Think about sitting on the front edge of your chair. Think about breathing down. Don't breathe in. You know, I say don't breathe in because breathe in makes me feel like I'm breathing into my body, but I like to think more of down so that my stomach muscles and that diaphragm, that we don't even see it. We don't even know or see that muscle, but there is a muscle, and we call it our stomach muscle, but when it clenches, it sucks air into your body like a vacuum. Okay, so here we are, measure 3, one note at a time with the articulation. Ready, go. Second time, ready, go. Third time. Ready? Now in time. Pancake, pancake, pancake. 1, 2, as written, go. Second time. Ready, go. Third time. Ready, go. Now go to the fourth measure, one note at a time. Ready, go. Again, go. And third time. Ready? Now as written. Pancake, pancake, hot sauce. You know, I don't often sing the actual pitches when I'm counting the foods because, quite honestly, a lot of times I can't match my voice to the note it's supposed to be. I've gotten better over time. So sometimes I just say pancake, pancake, hot sauce. And most of the time I do that. Anyway, here we go. As written, fourth measure. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 again. Go. Third time. Ready? Now at this tempo, let's play measures 3 and 4 in one breath. As written. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Woo! Second time. 1 and 2 and ready. We are halfway there, everyone. You're getting the notes. Now go to the second line, first measure. So measure 5 of the song, one note at a time with the articulation. Ready? Go. Second time. Ready? Go. Third time. Ready? Go. As written, 60 beats a minute. 1 and 2 and ready? Go. Second time. 2, 3, and 4. Third time, 2 and 3 and 4. We are getting there. Here is the next measure. Sixth measure of the song, second measure of the second line. One note at a time with articulation. Ready, go. Ready, go. Third time. Ready, go. Your fingers are starting to memorize these notes and where to go. These patterns are great to learn. As written, that measure, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Second time. Ready, go. Third time. 2, 3. Great. Now put those two measures together. Measures 5 and 6, 60 beats a minute. Tapping your heel or your toe, sitting up straight, front edge of your chair. Do that now. Think of your hands as gentle Cs, just nice and relaxed, whether it's a trumpet or a trombone or bassoon, whatever you're playing, have gentle curled fingers. 1 and 2 and ready. Second time as written. Those two measures, 1 and 2 and ready, go. On to the second to last measure, third measure of the second line. One note at a time with the articulation. Ready, go. Now this is a good place. I am going to stop for a second here. Look at the third note of that line, of that measure. I hope you recognize that that is probably a flat for you, and it's your last flat in your key signature, the last flat, and that's the one that's most often missed. If you want a little extra just information that's really valuable, go check out my video called Funky Chickens. It's learning the order of sharps and flats and why they're in a certain order, and it gives you kind of some fun sentences like funky chickens get down and everyone boogies, to learn what order do flats go in and what order do sharps go in, and how to tell what key you're in. It's really a cool, valuable resource. Back to this, that note we're talking about, that third note of the measure, you might be missing it or might have been missing it. Make sure you are playing it as a concert D flat. So for flutes, oboes, bassoons, and bass clef instruments, you are a D flat. For tenor saxophone, trumpets, clarinet, bass clarinet, that is an E flat. And for French horns, that is going to be a B flat. Here's the second time of that measure, one note at a time. Second to last measure, one note at a time. Ready, go. Third time, ready, go. Now, before we do this full measure, this is something you could apply to all the measures. If you wanted to just break this into just each 4 notes, you could on your own, at this tempo. Don't play along with me, just listen. You could just do the first 4 notes. You could go just to get those 4 notes down. Or you could do the whole measure like we're doing right now. So if you need to, this is too much at once, then stop and just do 4 notes on your own and then put the whole measure together. So here's that measure as written, 60 beats a minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Second time, ready, go. Third time, ready, go. Woo! We are on to the very last measure of the song. Play that measure 1 note at a time with articulation. Ready, go. 2, again, go. Third time, 2, ready, go. Now, before we play that as written, do you know what the value in playing this 1 note at a time with articulation is? A lot of beginners and even kind of intermediate players, when they see a slur, they kind of ignore the rhythm and they just play it fast. For example, if they were doing it 1 note at a time, they might do this. They just see slurs as fast, like I got to slide to the next note really fast. But That's not how it is. So when you do one note at a time, it kind of forces you to do this. It forces you to play those notes long so that when you do speed it up, they are very even. Here is that very last measure, 60 beats a minute, as written. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Second time, 2, 3, 4. And third time, 2 and ready, go. Now the last two measures of the song, as written, sitting up straight. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Second time, 1 and 2 and ready, go. You made it. You've been sticking this out for around 18, 19 minutes now. Hang on for the ride. We've got about 5, 6 more minutes. Before we put this whole song together, I think it'd be valuable for you to go isolate 2 or 3 spots where you're having trouble. Play them one note at a time, play them backwards, stand up, face the wall, and make that sound come right back to your ears and really hear yourself. Do something for fun with those notes so that you get really comfortable with it. Now here is the entire song from the beginning. We're at 60 beats a minute, which, by the way, is exactly half of Allegro. You see the Allegro tempo marking above the first measure? Allegro is about 120 beats a minute. We are at 60, but that is okay. If you will go turtle slow, 60 beats a minute, often, there will come a point where you can speed it up as fast as you want. But if you go too fast too soon, you'll never be able to play it fast and well, which means you won't be able to enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to want to practice anymore. You're not going to want to play anymore. You're going to want to set your instrument down and not play. The opposite is go turtle, slow, hard work, and then go as fast as you want, like I did in the beginning of this video. Entire song, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, for 2 reasons, I'm going to speed this up. For one reason is even if you do make mistakes, it is good to just play next to someone or with someone who can play something well and fast, and you have to keep up with them. It builds endurance inside you. No, it wouldn't be good if you're making mistakes to keep practicing those mistakes. But for right now, just try to hang with me. Now, the second reason is some of you might already be there. You might be ready to play faster. So I'm going to pump this up to 80 beats a minute. Let's play the whole song at 80. 1 and 2 and ready. All right, for the same reasons, I'm going to pump this up to 100 beats a minute. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And for the exact same reasons, I am now going to pump this up to 120 beats a minute. And if you can kind of play it, jump in with me. If you can't, then you're going to want to isolate those measures and work on them individually. 3 days, practice 60 beats a minute, 3 days slow, and on the third day, you'll be able to start increasing and have fun. 1 and 2. 1, 2, ready? Hey man, that is fun. It did something really cool for me even as I sit here right now. And by the way, it's 10:05 a.m. for me as I'm making this video right now. And I tell you that because you see this smile on my face. Playing this stuff is so enjoyable. That's what I'm saying. If you'll put the hard work in for several days slow, there comes a point where it becomes such a great experience to play. There's nothing better than to confidently do something that you're good at. And you chose to play an instrument for a reason. You chose it not realizing how hard some of the work would be. You just saw how cool it looked or how shiny that instrument looked. But believe you me, put in the hard work, everyone. Practice smarter and not harder. Practice stuff that's fun. Turn stuff you're not able to play into something fun. Play it backwards. But have the guts, have the internal fortitude, and build fortitude inside yourself that says, today and tomorrow, if today is Wednesday for you, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, no matter what, I'm going to play this song super slow and never go too fast. And what you're building is endurance inside your body, inside your mind that makes you believe you can do this. Because if you believe you can do it, if you've convinced yourself you can do it, then when you do make a mistake, who cares? You just go right past and you finish the song. And that's how it is if you will go turtle slow several days in a row. This has been wonderful, everyone. Thanks for listening to this speech. It's not just speechy, man. It's just this stuff is true. It's true for life. So, you have done number 36, the scale skill, which got you ready for Grease Lightning. And we've got 2 more on this song, on this page, Partner Songs and Go for Excellence. They both are in this same key signature. I'm so glad you know what this key signature is. Again, go look up my video called Funky Chickens under Resources, or on my free, on the free lesson pack. I'm not sure where it's going to be. But until I see you in that video or the next video called Partner Songs, stay sharp, everybody.
Thank you.